Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, we're going to be doing a little card haul. If you're a returning viewer, then it's great to have you back here. You know the drill. We're going to be going through all the cards that I've picked up from my local card shop. If you are new here, I am a cute Pokemon card collector, and I also collect cards that have cool backgrounds and specifically psychic cards that I like. And we've got a really big stack here today. It's hard to get a nice little fan of all the cards because there's so many, and I'm going to separate them into little piles that we'll work through in this video basically. But this is what we're working with. Look at them. And like not even all of them are on display, like all these are stacked behind each other. That's crazy. So the piles we're going to do today is full arts. We've got holographic cute cards. We've got some reverse holo cute cards. We've got some common and uncommon cute cards. And then we've got some cards from some different generation some different Radiant collection sets. We've also got some psychic cards and some cards that are going to go in my cool binder. So my cool background binder, that's what I meant to say. So we'll start off with the full art. So firstly, we've got this Florgus. We got this for £4, and like, look how pretty she is. She's so cool, and like the sides have got all these like different flowers on them, and I love that. Really good quality, perfect start. My boyfriend treated me to this one, so that's very kind of him. Then we've got this purple horse. We've got this Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, and I just bought recently at a card show this card, and so it's a great little one to go alongside that one, and I think it's really pretty, and the texture on these sort of cards I think is a really nice touch. It really adds to the sort of feel of the card. Again, really good quality. I got this one for £4 as well. All these cards all together came to £15, but most of them don't have like a price on. It was sort of just the seller sort of just made on the spot sort of thing. And then I got this one which I did put in the full art section, even though it's like, it's not shiny or anything, it's basically just a common card, but it's like a mix between a common card and a full art card, I feel. I've never seen any cards like this before, and then today I saw like 5, and I thought it was just a bit different, so we've got that to the collection. And then what should we do next? Let's do the holos. So we've only got 2 holos today. So we've got this Shaman, and it kind of looks like this is a sticker, the way it's done. I mean, it's really cool, and it's got a lovely little like dotted holographic effect. Is it a promo? It might be, yeah, I think it's a promo, which is quite cool. I don't know what set this is from, but I love a Shaman card. And then we've also got this Blissey from Pokemon Go, and I just think it's got a cool background. I don't know whether I'll put it in my cool background or my cutie binder, but I just think it just stands out. She looks like she's doing evil things, so that's cool. And then moving on to the reverse holos, we've got this fairy type Diancie, and it's from the Pokemon League. It's got the Pokemon League. I don't know if you call this like a badge or a sticker. I'd kind of prefer if they didn't have that, to be honest, but I like the card so much that I didn't want to leave it. I can't decide whether I've seen this card before. I'm really hoping I don't already have it, because I have a feeling that I potentially have it, but I don't think I do. So, but again, she's a cool girl. She's a crystal girly. I like that. I like this sort of like effect on the holographic as well, like the little fairy logo being bigger, and then like lots of little fairy logos down the back. It is sad that they got rid of the fairy type cards. Like, I know that they're all just psychic now, but I think having the pink cards, it does make a difference. And then I got this Pikachu. I don't often buy Pikachu cards. It's more like if they come in the bulk, I sort of pick them up. But I just thought it's just quite cool, and it's like a classic pose from the anime. I've not watched all the anime, but I've watched the first few episodes, and it's like he like curls up into a ball and is like Pikachu, and then pew. So I really like that. Cool reverse hollow effect as well. And then this dude, which I've never seen before. I do have quite a few of this dude, I'm pretty sure, but I've never seen the evolution before, and I just thought the art was really cute. I don't really need to say much more, like look at her. Just sat on her little pebble. She's got little hands together, just chilling in her little dress. She looks so happy. They kind of like go really well together, these three as well. And then I got this Peony. I don't know how to say that. I'm pretty sure this potentially was on my wish list. It might not have been. Again, cool reverse hollow effect. Definitely going to be going in the cute binder. Because she's like, oh! It's a really cool like art here as well, like on the arm. Like if you look closely, it's like got quite a lot of colour in there, which is nice. Again, these actually go really well together because it's sort of like they've got the big type and then the smaller type next to it. To add to that, we've also got this electric, which is Pulsal. I think I've said that right, and it's got the two dudes in it, and it's sort of a cool art block colour-ish sort of thing, but it's also sort of a bit fuzzy, but I thought it was really colourful and cute, and like they looked really happy. So that's nice. We've got this Cinccino to add to the Minccino and the Cinccino collection. Beautiful, beautiful card. Sitting on a stool with a little stalk, some bubbles, cool holographic effect. I love it. And then I've also got this Flareon. Flareon's actually becoming one of my favourite Pokemon. I picked up a card that was Flareon. I think it was at the card show, or it might have been when I went to my local card shop. I think it was when I went to my local card shop, and I think it's very similar to this, but I'm really, really hoping that it's not the same, because sometimes I pick up duplicates of like common cards because I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then I like forget I've already got it. But no, I think this is a new one, and that sort of matches the electric reverse hollow type actually. And then moving on to the uncommon cards, so like the ones that aren't holographic. I'm just gonna spizzle these up here because we're running out of space and we've got lots more cards to go, but I kind of like leaving them on display a bit so you can still see them. Okay, so I got this matching pair, and they look very, very similar, but they are different. So this one, they're not sliced, and this one, they're sliced. And I just thought, it's a bit random to have them so similar. I don't know if they're from the same set. Oh yeah, they're literally from the same set, and then the card next to each other. So they're meant to sort of be a pair. And I was like, should I just get one? And then I was like, oh no, I kind of like that they're matching. So, and I'm pretty sure this was on my wish list because I think this one is on my wish list. So it's quite nice that I've got them together. And it's already turning into such a lovely spread. It's going to make such a nice page in my binder. And then we've got some fairy types. We've got a Clefable, which I thought was really cool. Space, like stepping in a puddle. It would be amazing in a holographic effect, to be honest. I feel like it probably only comes in a reverse hollow. Yeah, because usually if there's a common, that's either common and reverse hollow, or it's a hollow and a reverse hollow, I think. And then we've got this Wigglytuff. This one I was a bit like, do I get it? Do I not get it? Because I feel like the positioning is slightly weird, but then I just thought he's like chilling in a tree, he's sleeping. There's like a nice little trainer in the background. I thought like Jigglypuff looks a bit scary here. So that's a nice little fairy type. We've got 3 fairy types. Oh no, 4 if we include the full art, so that's nice. And then we got this Ninetales, which I just think is so nice. Look at the background, it's lots of little leaves. Lots of detail, like, I'm hoping the camera's going to be able to, yeah, there we go. Yeah, like, it's just really nice. It's just really, really nice. And to be honest, like, that could go in the cutie binder, but it could also go in the cool background binder because I feel like it fits in both. And then look at this little Charmander. My boyfriend saw this and was like, do you want it? I was like, oh, he's holding his little leaf, protecting his tail. I watched the episode where we meet Charmander in the anime, and it like broke my heart that he was left. And he was like sat on the little, was it a rock or like a stump or something? I don't know what it was. And his tail flame was gonna go out. The Pokemon anime is actually heartbreaking. Like some of the stories are really, really sad. It's like, damn, this is a kid's show. Like, and then we've got a Blissey. Blissy's just so cool. She's really cool. I like her a lot. I love Chansey as well. There's a few Blissey cards and Blissey like full arts and V cards that I would really, really like to get my hands on. But I don't have many common Blissey cards, so it was nice to add that to my collection. And then we've got another Shaman. This Shaman's very happy, very colourful. I like that the Shaman comes in like a different form, so I can't remember what they're called, but I know there's like a hedgehog form, and then there's like another form, which is this one. So that's cool. And then another Ninetales, and this one is meant to be in the cool background pile. So I might just put this to the side and come back to it, even though you've seen it already. So now we're going to go on to still cute cards, but these are from the Radiant collections from the two sets. So it's Generations and Legendary Treasures. So this is the Legendary Treasures pile. So we've got this Snivy, and like if you look, it's not like holographic, but it's got this sort of like star pattern all over it. I really want them to do a modern Radiant collection. I feel like that would be really cool. Then we got the evolution of that one, same again with the stars. I just think that the art's really nice. And then we've got this Growlithe, I think is how you say it. Like, look how cool that is. Like, it's got little flowers, he's sleeping, but the shiny is like hella cool. And then we've got this Torchic, which is cool. He's sitting with his apples, just chilling. He's a chill dude. And then, oh my gosh, we're really, really running out of space. There's beautiful Routes with his jeweled hearts. Like, how pretty. And he's like, ooh. And then we've got the evolution of that one as well. Oh, well, no, it's not actually. Oh, yeah, it is. Again, little jewels. I think it's just really pretty, and it's got the star sort of effect as well, which I do think really adds to it. Makes it feel like a Radiant collection, which it is. And then we've got Aldino, which has been on my wish list for a while. I didn't even realise this was from the Radiant collection of the Legendary Treasures. So that's nice to add that to my collection. And then we did get a trainer as well, because I saw her, and I think I'm going to try and get all the cards for both the Radiant collections. I mean, the cheap ones, and then maybe we'll venture into some of the more expensive ones later down the line. But like some of them are like there's a Rashiram, which is gorgeous. It's like roses all over it. You'll definitely know the one I'm talking about, I'm sure. But it's like £70 or something like crazy, and I was like, damn, who has money for that? Maybe some of the like £20 ones or something, like if I can get a good deal. And then to the Generations, I've got quite a few of the Generation Radiant collection. Is that right? I keep messing up my words. You know what I mean. Already. So these are just some I haven't picked up already. So Stroomish, he's cute. And look, I've actually just noticed, you can see his little reflection. And then we've got Buffett. Oh, I don't know how to say that, but he's like, oh my god, I need to piss. And then we've got this Gulpin balancing the fork, because they're starving, waiting for their tea. And then we've also got a trainer here, which is a cool Wally with Routes, and it's got a cool bubble effect. And I think that's actually a really nice card. So if I move my cup of tea out the way, I'm gonna just add to the others up here. That's the plan. So some others that are probably still quite cute, but are psychic, although these are psychic. I'm coming into a bit of a dilemma because there's some cards that are psychic that I want to put in my cute binder, but then I feel like I've got a separate psychic binder, so I'm like, well, so I can't decide. So I've got this lovely card, very cool, very colourful, just overall like really cool, and it like look how well it goes with all the cards here. So we'll put that up there, and then this isn't a cute card or a cute background card, but I really like Nidoran and the Nidoran cards. And then this is the second evolution Nidoking, and to be honest, I don't really love Nidoking in it that much. He's alright, but I just love the little Nidoran in the corner, and look at him, he's so cute. Oh my god. Yeah. And then I've got this holographic one, which again, I was like, it's got a cool background. Do I put it in my cool background binder, or do I put it in my psychic binder? I think I'm going to put them in my psychic binder. But look how pretty. Just so simple, but so effective. Love it. Try and make that look aesthetic again. And then we've got this one, which I really like the background of. Shiny and cool. Whee! Okay, so that's the psychic cards. So I'm going on to my last, what's it called, pile now. So this is cards that I've got cool backgrounds. So showing you one that I've already shown you, this Ninetales, just a common card, but I just think it's so pretty. I wish it was almost in a holographic, because I think it would look even more stunning. And it's got little flowers and little petals and things, and I just think, how cute is that? Oh my god, I can't believe how many cards are on this table. That's actually crazy. I think this is probably the biggest card haul I've done on the channel. And then I've got Goodra. I have a special place in my heart for Goodra, and I learned that there's a different Goodra as well, which is the Histian Goodra, where he just looks extra sad. Somebody in the comments called him like a bogey dragon, and that made me laugh so much, because like it just is a bogey dragon. And it's cool because look, it's like his tentacle things are like turning into. And then got this cool Reshiram. Again, similar to the this one. It's got so simple background, but it's so effective. And then added with the holographic effect, it just looks so good. Yeah, and then it looks nice next to the other dragon type, because they'll go in my, yeah, as I've said already, background binder. And then I've got this one. Zorokara. Again, simple, but just so effective. And then he's almost like radiating like a gold aura. And I just think he looks boss. And I think these three will look really nice together on a page. And then two more, which are the same Pokemon. So we've got this Lucario, which, I mean, it being holographic does really add to the fact that it's a cool background, but not every holographic has cool background, so it just adds to it. I think if it's done right, then it can really look special. So I like this. I really like Riolu, to be honest, so I have quite a few of the evolutions as well. And then last one is this Lucario. And I think it's cool. I think it's Alakazam in the background. Yeah, it is, with his spoons. I just think it's absolutely such a cool card. Such a cool card. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that one. Oh, wow. Look at all these cards. They actually look so pretty as well. Let's see if we can get them all on display for you. I think most of them are visible. So my favourites, I've got to go for this full art. Let me pull it out. Fairy type, because it's a full art-ish. Yeah. It's like an EX fairy, which I don't think they must not be very common. I just think it's damn cool. And then, to be honest, it's really, really difficult to pick my favourites from this one because I think they all look really, really good. And I love that they all like match, like that. They just look so aesthetic. I love it. I literally love it. Probably, I'm glad to have like a lot of the Radiant collection cards, like these ones. I only found out that Legendary Treasures has a Radiant collection like the other day and was like, oh my gosh, I have to get them. So literally it was like the weekend and we were like, let's go to the card shop. Yeah, this one's probably my favourite. And then the rest are like pretty equal in my favourites, to be honest, because I think they're all really, really nice. All really, really nice. So yeah, comment which one was your favourite. Also comment what emoji should we pick? Comment a pink, just a pink emoji, anything as long as it's pink, to stand with the fairy type, if you've made it this far. And I hope to see you here at the channel again. If you've had a good time, then make sure you subscribe. We do, or I do, not we, do Pokemon videos and reading videos, gaming videos, just cozy videos in general. And I post once a week. So yeah, I've got a few other videos like this where I've got card hauls as well. So if you enjoyed this one, I think there's like three others on my channel, so they'll be in the playlist at the end of the video, which is like cute Pokemon card collecting. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will check you in the next one. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.